Most traders lose because they're trying to win against the market. But you can't beat the market. The market is perfect. What you can beat is your own mind, and that's where the real battle happens. Welcome back. Today, I'm breaking down the framework that changes everything: mind versus market. Let me tell you about a trader I knew. Smart guy, great strategy. He knew exactly what to do. Buy the dip, hold the support, exit at resistance. On paper, his system was 65% win rate. That's solid. But when he went live with real money, he lost 40% of his account in 3 months. Same strategy, same market, different psychology. Here's what happened. His first big win came fast. He made $500 in one trade. But the next setup, he hesitated. He didn't take it because he was afraid to lose that profit. Then he watched it move 2,000 pips without him. He panicked. He chased. He lost $800. Now his psychology was broken. Every trade became emotional. If it moved against him 50 pips, he'd panic, exit, lose. If it moved for him, he'd get greedy, hold, get stopped out. Then the real disaster. He started tweaking his system, added more indicators, moved his stops, changed his entry rules. All because his mind couldn't handle the market movements. He couldn't accept that losses are part of trading. His system wasn't the problem, his mind was. This is the mind versus market framework, and here's how it works. There are 3 layers to trading success. Layer 1, the market. You can't control this. Market moves however it wants. News, geopolitics, algorithms, randomness, volatility, trends. You have zero control here. Layer 2, your strategy. You can control this. Entry rules, exit rules, risk management, position sizing. You designed this. You can modify this. Layer 3, your mind. This is where the power is. Emotions during trades, fear of losses, greed for profits, confidence in your plan, ability to follow rules. This is where you win or lose. Here's the truth. 90% of traders focus on layer 1 and 2. They study charts, they build strategies, they backtest, but they ignore layer 3 completely. Then when they go live, layer 3 destroys them. Winning traders? They're 80% focused on layer 3. They know their strategy works. They trust the backtest. So they work on their mind, discipline, psychology, emotional control. Here's the framework. Your mind, your execution, your results. Not market, your results. Not strategy, your results. Your mind, everything else. Control your mind, the rest follows. Let's break this down layer by layer. Layer 1, the market. The market is efficient 70% of the time, random 20% of the time, predictable 10% of the time. You can't know which is which on any given day, so trying to predict the market is a losing game. You're fighting a force you can't control. The market moves, you react. That's your only job. Not to predict, to react. Most traders lose here because they're trying to outsmart the market. I think the market will do this. Wrong mindset. The market doesn't care what you think. The market will do what it wants. Your job, react according to your rules. Once you accept this, you're 50% closer to winning. The market is not your enemy. Uncertainty is not your enemy. Your emotions are your enemy. Layer 2, your strategy. A good strategy has clear entry conditions, clear exit conditions, fixed risk per trade, win rate target, doesn't have to be 50% or higher, profit factor above 1.5x. Here's the thing. Most traders have a decent strategy. It's not the strategy that's broken, it's the execution. Example, you have a strategy that says, if price closes above the 20-day moving average plus RSI above 50, buy. Clear rule, right? But then, market gaps up past your entry, you FOMO and buy at market price, breaking your rule. Or you miss the entry because you're scared. Or you enter but immediately get nervous and exit at the first pullback. Same strategy, different execution. Strategy is the plan. Execution is the reality. 90% of traders have a plan, 10% execute it. The ones who execute win, not because their strategy is better, but because they follow it. Layer 3. Your mind. This is where the battle is. Your mind is wired for survival, not profit. Programmed to avoid pain more than gain pleasure. Biased toward familiar patterns. Prone to overconfidence after wins. Prone to revenge after losses. These are human traits, not trader traits. Human. So, when you're trading, your brain sees a loss coming. Fear. Your brain sees profits slipping away. Panic. Your brain sees a big winner. Greed. Your brain sees opportunity. FOMO. All of these are survival mechanisms. They helped your ancestors survive predators. They destroy traders in markets. So the real work is rewiring your mind, not adding more indicators, not finding a better entry signal, not tweaking your strategy. Rewiring your mind to follow rules even when scared. Exit trades even when they might come back. Stay small after wins, not get overconfident. Stay calm after losses, not revenge trade. Wait for setups even when impatient. Pass on good entries that don't fit your plan. This is the work. This is why most traders fail. They never do this work. How do you actually use this framework? Step 1. Identify which layer you're weak in. Are you struggling with strategy? Layer 2. Go backtest more, optimize, get confident in your system. Mind? Layer 3. Go do the 100 trade challenge. Force yourself to follow rules. Market understanding? Layer 1. Go study market structure, learn volatility, understand cycles. Most people say, my strategy sucks, when really they're breaking layer 3. You don't need a new strategy. You need discipline. Step 2. Focus on one layer at a time. Don't try to fix strategy and mind at the same time. Fix your mind first, follow the plan. Then optimize your strategy. Step 3. The hierarchy of power. A trader with a mediocre strategy plus strong mind will beat a trader with a great strategy plus weak mind every single time. Why? Because execution beats analysis. Following rules beats having perfect rules. This is why I focus on psychology first, strategy second. Step 4. Your daily check-in. Every night, ask yourself, did I follow my rules today? When I broke them, why? What triggered the break? How will I prevent it tomorrow? That's it. That's the work. Here's the truth. You can't control the market. You can't predict the market. You can control your mind. You can control your execution. You can control whether you follow your rules. That's your entire edge. That's why I focus on psychology, because strategy is just the foundation. Your mind is what builds the building. If you're ready to work on your mind, not just your strategy, like this video. Subscribe for weekly breakdowns that focus on what actually matters. And drop a comment. What layer are you weakest in, strategy or mind? I'll see you in the next one.